was serving at a regular minimum wage job, driving there every day. I'm like, what can I do different?
Which breaks down to over 190.
What can you do different? So instead of you to come up with a business, a company, I don't know, like come up with something creative, you thought, let me get naked in front of the camera in front of millions of people on the internet.
Out of curiosity, would you want to go first or last in my queue?
Oh. Why is this even a thought? Why is this even a thought? So you all know that we're in a gooning pandemic. A lot of y'all niggas is beating your shit, and me personally, I don't agree with that behavior. Y'all niggas need to stop. It is not godly. It is wrong. But for some reason, we have this bitch over here. Well, excuse my language, but we have this lady over here who slept with 1,000 niggas in 12 hours. I don't know how that's possible. That does not even mathematically make sense. Yeah, we're gonna check this video out, and we're gonna see how she could even accomplish such a feat. So let's go.
Things have gotten even darker in the world of OF girls.
Damn, that one was crazy enough as it was already. You're married already and you're going off with another nigga. That's crazy.
Discussed how Bad Baby, aka the Catch Me Outside girl,
Catch me outside, how about that?
made loads of money on OF the day she turned 18.
I swear the first 24 hours she made like a mil or something. Like, y'all niggas is so thirsty, bro. Go get some bitches in real life, bro.
Is it true you made over $1 million in your first 6 hours?
Yes.
6 hours even.
And now you have many other girls making tens of millions of dollars a year. And one girl specifically made $43 million last year on OF.
She gets more than NBA players. Can you even imagine that? Like, how does that even make sense? Off this like online prostitution, bro.
OF alone.
I was serving at a regular minimum wage job, driving there every day. I'm like, what can I do different?
Which breaks down to over 190.
What can you do different? So instead of you to come up with a business, a company, I don't know, like come up with something creative, you thought, let me get naked in front of the camera in front of millions of people on the internet. Like, where's the creativity, bro? And she looks young as well. Like, y'all niggas is not even giving yourselves a chance, like, to try and achieve something actually that will benefit you in life, bro. Although she's making money, it's not the right way to make money.
$99,000 per hour for her work week.
$4 million in a month? Yeah. It's weird, because she also looks 14, so get your bag.
She
I
does,
guess.
though.
Thanks.
I mean, these chicks are out here putting up bigger numbers than...
My glorious King LeBron James.
Bruh.
LeBron Ramon James. I don't like. Let's just salute the king right there, man. Let's keep it going.
NBA stars. One guy specifically has sent her over $4.3 million since he stumbled upon her page.
4.3?
Never even met the man who coins himself as Charlie. And the lore actually gets much sadder when you watch this video of the very same girl when she's a child saying what she wants to be when she grows up.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor and an astronaut.
A doctor and an astronaut to an OF model.
Huh?
Like I said, you're not giving yourself a chance to actually try in life, bro.
Oh my god, that is so precious. I've never actually heard anybody say they want to be an astronaut. Because, you know, obviously it never works, that's why. But, like...
Yeah, sometimes reality does hit you fast. Either way, $4 million on some digital cheeks has to be just about the biggest waste of money I've ever seen.
You blew it!
Like that is some Black Mirror parasocial down bad behavior this fellow is partaking in. But at least that relationship remained online, whereas these two other girls from London have been...
Bro.
But at least
Bro,
that relationship
hold
remained
up.
online, whereas...
This one right here, I'm pretty sure did 100 niggas, and she was bawling her eyes out. Like, she's not built for this shit, bro. And she was even talking about doing 1,000, and then now this one has snatched that title off her, bro. She just looks like a regular ass like lady. She like, I don't understand what like goes through their head when they decide to go through these careers, quote unquote careers. Why did they choose to do this? Why?
these two other girls...
Like, you're really selling yourself out especially her.
London have been running around trying to break records for the most people they can sleep with in one day.
Want to picked up? Do you want the video to be picked up? How many shoes are you guys counting? Wait.
Also, for the niggas that go and line up to these things, you are just sad, bro. You're pathetic. Like, dead ass. How lame do you have to be? There's a number. Just deep that for a second. There is a number of niggas there for one person. Like, does that even feel normal to you? What is going through your head? Are you really gonna die for Nyash like that, bro? Are you really gonna die for Nyash like that? I don't even want to, like, this is sad, bro. This is so sad.
Whoa, these are all the guys. There's more in there as well.
It's almost like when an NFL or MLB team holds open tryouts for the general public. Only in this case, the whole event is one chick busting it.
No. Like, actually deep this shit, bro. You are going to an event where there is hundreds of people lined up for one person, bro. You're telling me that your life is this sad that you can't get one person by yourself. So you're gonna wait in line for other niggas to go finish, and then you go have your own for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, my nigga. My God, bro.
Wide open for her many followers, or in some cases just random men off the street that they can find. And for that video, she was specifically looking for 100 men to run the choo-choo, and a man named Josh Peters actually made a documentary on the entire event. And some of the things shown in it are downright sad, but also teach a great lesson. Like when she talks about the fact that her father now wants nothing to do with her because she is so embarrassing.
Gay son or thought daughter? This is an extreme case of a thought daughter. So honestly, as much as it pains me to say this, and it really pains me to say this, but I think I'd actually take the gay son, bro. Because imagine people associate your daughter with being a hoe. Like, they'd be like, oh, I ran a train on your daughter. Like, one of those 1,000 niggas could come up to me and say, oh, I banged your daughter. Like, imagine, bro, that's not normal. I would take the gay son, I'm not gonna lie.
Have you, like, recognized any of the names in here of people that you might know?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's been some guys like outwardly say like we used to go to school together.
Wow.
Or some of like dad's friends and stuff like that.
What messaging you?
Yeah. I do feel a little bit like embarrassed being like, Mom and Dad, I'm 100 guys.
Why?
A bit embarrassed.
I guess because it's not really what my parents would have wanted me to do.
And that despite the monetary success, she feels that most men see her as an object because of her line of work. There are also other stories presented here to suggest that this lifestyle isn't exactly.
Really? You're seen as an object? Really, my nigga? 100 people you're seen as an object? No shit, Sherlock. The heck?
All it's cracked up to be. And it seems like many of the people who do partake in this industry are left with some sort of PTSD.
The problem is that when you sign up to objectifying yourself, it's like you're signing a deal with the devil. Like, no one is going to see you as a human being. It gets to the point where everyone objectifies you. That's the reality of it. You're like the cash cow.
I also found it interesting that she makes the point that everyone starts out innocent enough, maybe just taking lewd photos in lingerie or a swimsuit, but eventually once the money and the offers start coming in to get more explicit, it's hard not to say yes.
I started off just doing bikini pictures and lingerie, but it is a slippery slope, and the demand is more. Before you know it, you're having a camera.
And is that something you regret?
There's a lot I regret on there.
But to me, there's really not enough money in the world to fill the void that comes with selling your soul. I mean, just...
Nah, that's real. And the Bible even says, what does it profit a man if he gains the world but loses his soul? Like, you guys, you really need to just sit down and realize if this is actually worth it. It's not worth it, bro. You're losing a part of yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing your family, your kids, your friends. You're embarrassing everybody. And most importantly, you're embarrassing yourself. So you really just need to sit down and, like, for anyone that would even think of doing this, just don't do it. Seriously, just don't do it.
Just think about it,
Don't
guys.
do it. Don't do
Everywhere
it.
you go, you don't know who's seen this shit. I'm talking about friends, I'm talking about family, I'm talking about future associates, and maybe even just random people out there.
Deadass, like, you're not gonna get married at this point. You're not.
On the street, And it also came to my attention that when she did put out the notice to her fans that she would be having this open invitation, the messages were rolling in.
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number
Yeah.
and people can just apply?
Yeah, so I put out a little Twitter post, and all you do always have to send in a photo of you holding your ID, 2006.
Oh my God,
So
how does that make him? So 18.
18, yeah.
But when the actual date came, a lot of these guys pussied out, most likely because they are accustomed to never even being around a woman in the first place, and most of them likely just stay at home paying to look at pictures and videos of other men beating up the box.
It doesn't seem like things are going great. There are a lot of guys cancelling. They're scrambling now to find people at the last minute. I don't understand how the guys they're scrambling to find at the last minute are going to get STI checks in time.
Funny, like in the text it was like, you know, if you have any friends who'd like to take part, and I was like, oh my.
And despite what she claims, I know this has to have some sort of deep psychological impact on her.
It's not for the weak, girls, if I'm honest.
Really?
It was hard. I don't know if I'd recommend it.
Like more intense than you thought it might.
My nigga, nobody's gonna be doing this. That's all you, bro. That's all you. Ain't nobody doing it, bro.
Definitely.
That's all you.
Well, I guess her friend saw this behavior and decided that she wanted a piece of that online attention. So she went on a quest to be with 1,000 different men in one day. I am absolutely serious.
I'm the girl that lets men queue for hours. But on the 11th of January, I'm hosting an event and I want to give you a ticket so you can skip the queue and then get straight inside me.
And her methods for recruitment had some people shaking their heads in disgust. Just watch as she tries to get this young man who's just trying to make some money working at Five Guys to get involved.
I just wondered, I can't see it on the menu, but where do I get the Five Guys from? The Five Guys. I didn't know if it was...
Bro, imagine working a regular job like this and a bitch comes up to you saying shit like that, bro. Bro. I'm like, it's just a rub your eye type of moment. Like, what the heck are you even talking about?
like a special room where you can take me out back.
No, I don't think that's happening.
What about after your shift? I mean, I'd want to give you, you know, a good rating.
I'm a Christian man and I'm with marriage.
I'm asking for what's on the
That's it, bro. Good shit.
menu, that's all.
Genuinely, I feel like I'm doing it right now.
Dead ass though.
Are you on it?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Like, how is that not straight up solicitation? The dude is obviously young, and good for him for having his head on
I hate to be that guy, but imagine the roles were reversed. Just imagine, like, this nigga will be all over the internet being labeled as, oh, he's a creep, da-da-da, but she does it and it's just like, whatever.
straight. But she openly brags about this type of behavior over and over again.
Okay, so you, Karen, think you're going to stop me sleeping with your sons, but I know my rights and I know exactly what I'm doing.
It's no secret, I'm the girl that slept with over 100 barely legal 18-year-olds at Nottingham for Freshers Week.
And the dude from Five Guys actually came out on Twitter to say that this wasn't on his bingo card and that he thought it was funny at first, but in hindsight he questioned why she never asked for his age, why she was so persistent, and why she never asked him for his consent to post the video in the first.
This nigga could have been 16, 17, so that's actually facts. Like I said, if a nigga does this, all over the internet, but cause she's a girl, she just gets away with it. But
place. Because you know these short little videos are really just all promotion and to create buzz around this 1,000 men freak off. Either way, eventually they would find 1,000 nasty individuals to spelunk this cave.
Hey boys, I'm only a few minutes away from 73 New County Street. Come right now and me.
I'm sorry, but
What
this
the
has to be illegal. Like, if this was a man posting these videos online, the sick fuck would end up on a watch list.
That
and
is.
she even has the audacity to call this a family event.
I'm hosting a family event this Sunday near Oxford Circus in London, and I'd love you and the boys to be there.
Oh
And then they
my
even posted
days,
a
bro.
video of all the sick dudes waiting in line for their turn. Like, can you imagine being number 1,000? Well, I guess this guy can.
Just out of curiosity, would you want to go first or last in my queue?
Oh. Why is this even a thought? Why is this even a thought? Why do you have to think about this, my nigga? I'm not condoning this, but bro, why would you want to be last? Oh,
Paul, you
bro.
add me, so are you going to be selfish and go first again, or are you going
Do you
to...
know what? I'd probably go last.
Yeah, save the best till last?
Best till last.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You're gonna be experienced, which you are anyway, but
Nicely warmed up.
nicely warmed up. Flowing, yeah, I think, last to be better.
Perfect.
Nah. Someone needs to take old boy behind the shed. Like, he doesn't deserve oxygen anymore. Like, at that point, would you even feel anything? And really, would you want to? It would be like getting the 1000th lick on a community scoop of ice cream. It's just disgusting.
You're gonna get
Like
STD.
taking a glob of gum off that nasty wall that they have in Spain or whatever the fuck it is, and chewing that shit up in your mouth. It's just nasty. I also like how half these blokes are dressed on some Peaky Blinders shit, and the other half just have on crusty tube socks. I mean, just think about it. This was a decision that these men had a lot of time to ponder as they stood there in line next to their fellow man. And I just gotta say it, if they all ended up catching something after this, I would not feel bad for a single one of these individuals.
Deadass. You're definitely catching something, that's for one. And for two, you put that on yourself. How are you this desperate? That's all I want to know. How are you this desperate? It should never be like this, bro.
Now afterwards, this is what she had to say about the event and her partaking in it.
This is what my face looks like after taking 1,000 men less than 12 hours ago. The big 1,000 was completely done. The room was absolutely full. Then we did groups of 5.
Like, bro, look at her eyes. She looks defeated. She looks defeated, bro. And she probably cried at night after that. She probably cried herself to sleep, bro. Like, she's just putting up a front, and niggas can't see that. This is all a gimmick.
Like one after the other of 5s. I wanted to give people more time, so then it went down to like one-on-ones, didn't it? So like one person would watch whilst I was with somebody, and then it would literally just be like a rotating circle like that.
Yeah, this woman is out here handing out generational trauma.
Let's get a round of applause in the room, people.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Nigga, a round of applause for being a hoe? We're so cooked! This generation is so cooked. What are we talking about? You're praising this behavior. You're giving her a round of applause for this. We're so cooked. I'm so sorry, we're so cooked. Bro, this brain rot ass generation, bro.
And her holding up that sign like...
I know I sound like an unk as well, but goddamn, bro. This is just sad, bro. It's so sad.
She's Wilt fucking Chamberlain after his 100-point game is some nasty work. Like, who the hell is actually turned on by this type of content? In the end, this only took 12 hours of straight hot dog time to accomplish, meaning that each participant had around 40 seconds of fun before it was time to go. Overall, I think the normalization of this type of shit is very bad for our society, especially for young men and how it affects the way they look at and treat women. Like back in the day, it's not like all the porn stars were public figures. In fact, most of them were likely shamed. But nowadays, it's like you're just a girl boss for doing this type of shit. They'll show you off at sporting events. You can make public appearances. I mean, it's ridiculous.
And these niggas get courtside seats, bro. There's actual basketball fans that would like to go see the game courtside, and you're letting hoes get courtside seats. This is so pathetic. It's so pathetic, bro. I think what we need to do is just bring shame back in this society. Shame needs to come back. If we don't bring shame back, this is only going to get worse and worse. It's only going to get worse and worse. So we need to bring shame back in this society, for real. Like, just like bullying needs to come back as well. Deadass. Just flame niggas on the internet, bro. If they're doing some weird ass shit, just flame them. Deadass. Like, nobody's been held accountable to their actions these days, and we need to bring that shit back. God damn
And a
it.
big part of me just doesn't understand the appeal of paying for something that is so readily available. And I also think everyone involved in this little fiasco has something deeply wrong with them. I mean, don't get me wrong, guys. I understand that nasty stuff like this has been going on since the dawn of time. But the fact that it's becoming so normal, and like young preteens or teenage boys or teenage girls are being introduced to this type of stuff and these type of people in regular spaces like Instagram or Twitter, where they're just doing their thing openly, trying to draw these individuals in. I don't know, something about that, it really just does not sit right with me. But I want to know what you guys think about this phenomena down below. Personally, I think this chick should be in jail. I don't know, I just can't shake the theory that if this was a man and the roles were reversed, well, the cops would be at her fucking door. Either way, some of y'all need to start thinking with the right head. Y'all stop paying for this shit. Y'all don't be participating in this type of thing. I promise you there's a much better way to spend your time and your money. Either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing.
Nah, though, like, on a real note, just stop this behavior. It's not healthy. I'm telling you, it's not healthy. There's better shit out there in life to be doing. You could be playing football with the boys. Like, why don't we, like, think back to when you were younger. All you used to do was go outside. Niggas didn't even talk about girls back in the day. Niggas didn't talk about girls like that. All you do is go outside 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and you be playing football the whole day. Come back inside, play the game. Why can't we just go back to doing normal shit like that? Why is it now that niggas are lining up to go have some... I'm off, bro. I don't even want to talk about this. I'm off.